back in the oil field days of Rangeley Town, where the pump jacks nodded in the dust blue brown. There lived a cop everybody knew, with mirrored shades and not a whole lot else to do. Now technically his name was Henry Clay, but Dirty Henry spread the other way. Truckers whispered it on the CB waves: ease off that pedal if you want to keep your pay. He'd hide behind billboards, sagebrush and signs, with a radar gun and unlimited time. He once wrote a ticket to a hearse downtown, said dead or alive, speed limits still count. Dirty Henry said, I'm keeping this town clean. Crime don't happen all at once, if you know what I mean. First it's 1 mile over, then you're running shady scams. Next thing you know, you're selling crack to babies in a van. It's a slippery slope, boy, somebody's gotta care. That's why I hide behind the Chevron out there. Y'all can laugh, but I'm doing my duty in Rangeley, keeping Rangeley safe from crackhead babies. Well, he pulled over Mabel in her old Ford Fairlane, doing 26 in a 25 lane. She said, Henry, I'm 80, I don't drive fast. He said, that's how lawlessness spreads so fast. He ticketed a preacher headed off to pray. Said, Reverend, you rolled that stop sign halfway. The preacher said, son, the Lord knows my heart. Henry said, the Lord ain't writing citations, so I gotta do my part. Now the old field truckers feared that man more than bald tires or a broke fan belt span. They'd holler on Channel 19 with dread. Dirty Henry's parked beside the Sinclair sign ahead. The girl got stopped hauling drilling pipe. Henry strutted up like Elliot Ness type. Earl said, officer, this rig barely climbs a hill. Henry said, that's how organized crime builds. Dirty Henry said, I'm holding back the tide. That's why the decent folks can safely sleep at night. First is rolling stop signs and suspicious looking vans, and boom, you got toddlers running underground scams. It's a slippery slope, boy, society's fragile. That's why I ticket every truck within a mile. Y'all can joke, but I'm saving this town, Rangeley, protecting Rangeley from crackhead babies. Now one July night at the county fair, Henry smelled funnel cakes floating through the air. But then he spotted danger by the livestock gate. A tractor pulling hay was moving kinda unsafe. He hit the siren and he spun around, scared two goats and a rodeo clown. The tractor stopped beside the lemonade stand. Henry yelled, driver, keep both hands where I can see 'em, man. The farmer said, Henry, this parade moves slow. Henry said, that's how cartel behavior grows. Then he wrote that farmer $400 in fines for reckless operation of agricultural combines. Well, the mayor finally called him in and said, Henry, son, this has got to end. You ticketed my wife, my mower, my nephew Lou, and yesterday you cited the volunteer barbecue. Henry stood up proud and adjusted his vest. Mr. Mayor, I'm simply doing my best. You let one little thing slide through the cracks. Next thing, this town's overrun with kindergarten kingpins and crack shacks. Dirty Henry said, I'm the thin blue line between civilization and complete decline. First it's 5 miles over and a missing license plate, then babies in leather jackets moving interstate weight. It's a slippery slope, boys, I've seen it before. That's why I patrol this town like a one-man war. Mock me now, but you'll all thank me, Rangeley, when Rangeley's free of crackhead babies. So they moved him out to a lonely road where tumbleweeds rolled and the cold wind blowed. No traffic lights, no stores, no town, just coyotes, cactus, and miles around. But Henry still sits there every night, radar gun glowing in the pale moonlight. And if the tumbleweed rolls by too fast, he'll write it up and say, that'll learn you fast. A trucker swears he saw him late one night, pulled over a jackrabbit for improper flight. And somewhere out there by the county line, Dirty Henry's still protecting mankind. Dirty Henry said, somebody's gotta stand between decent folks and total lawless land. First it's 1 mile over and ignoring little rules, then kindergarten kingpins taking over schools. It's a slippery slope and I answered the call. I may be the only thing protecting y'all. Laugh if you want, but I'm doing my duty in Rangeley, keeping western Colorado safe from crackheads.